little bit from lesson number 1, 2, and 3. Then I'll show you a couple things that you can add to the moves already starting to learn. Sammy's hanging out. I'd like to show you how Sammy knows self-defense too. You probably don't have enough room to do that today. We'll make that another time. So anyway, lesson number 1, we learned, take our stance. Don't let anybody know you're taking that stance. Once that stance has been taken, put your hands up to protect yourself. You're ready to go. This is the stance you need. Drop those hips down just a little bit. Standing here, whoop, okay. Now I'm ready, down a little bit, got my hands up. We practiced our blocks. Block one way, block another way, block, block. And remember, those are punches coming in. Here comes a punch, throw it out of the way. Here comes another one, throw it out of the way. That's what you're doing. If you got a partner, you can practice that. Have them go slow, slow. Because that way you really get a feel of what it's like to block. Here comes another one. Block it out of the way. Remember, we can also take it to the outside. Take it to the outside. We can even improve on that. Take it to the outside, move it on out of the way, strike straight in. Here comes one. Move it. Push it all the way out. Strike. Coming straight in. All kind of ways you can do that. Block down. Something's coming down low. Somebody's throwing a punch like this. You can always block it down. Okay? Block it down. Knock it out of the way. And always remember, when you knock it out of the way, you're ready to do that strike. Your strikes are point A, point B, point A. Once you strike, get back. Do not leave that hand out there for somebody to grab a hold of. There's ways to defend that. If somebody does get a hold of you, avoid that scenario whatsoever. Got that down pat. Work on your hands, work on your hands, work on your hands. Very important. We start covering the kicks. Up, down, up, down, up, down. Keep your balance. Up, down, up. This is called a chamber. Chamber up, chamber down, chamber up, chamber down. I want you to stand there, and even if like you're doing dishes, and just lift the leg up. Do your dishes, whatever. Practice that balance. Practice balance, because that is important. You don't want to lift up and be going like this and falling backwards. You want to be able to lift up, and go back down. Lift up. You got to be able to work both sides, left and right, because you don't know which way an attack could be coming from. Somebody's a southpaw, you may want to set up a different way than if they're a right-hander. In the midst of a struggle, you're going to be going back and forth. This needs to be the same as this. Remember, your kicks, chamber up, chamber down. Your foot always should end up in the same place it took off. Now, as you can see, Sammy has decided to hang out with me. It's close. He's afraid a storm's going to come up. I'm going to try not to kick you, bud, if I can. All right? But if I do, you know what to do, right? Up, kick, out, back, down. Up, kick, up, back, down. Up, kick, back, down. Remember, you're not going to be able to kick somebody in the face, but you have this area from here down or from here down. That's a vital blow. My front kick is more of a warning to me than anything. That's when the situation has gotten bad. I really don't want to fight. I want to get out of there. Maybe it's somebody I don't think it's going to really cause a lot of damage, but they're not stopped coming, they're coming, they're coming. So every once in a while, I'm just going to pop. Just give them that little pop warning sign. Be ready, though. As soon as you make that strike, you got to be ready that two things are going to happen. One, whoa, they're going to get the message, wake-up call. Or two, okay, they're going to instantly attack. They feel you've drawn first blood. Most of the time, you don't want to strike first if you can keep from it. There are going to be those times, imminent threat is here, you're going to have to react. You don't necessarily want them to get that first powerful hit on you. One kick we didn't work on last time is we got this one, right? If I want a more powerful front kick, I'm going to use my back leg. Both sides. Okay. Hold on. I'm afraid he's going to like decide to go right across there by the time I throw a kick, and that's not going to be pretty. Okay, Sammy has retreated to the inside. Front, bam. Left and right foot, bam. A more powerful kick is to use your back leg. Woo. Woo! Every time I'm coming right back to the same spot. Sometimes it's a combination. Sometimes it's a pow, a little snap. Woo! But that's a lot more powerful of a kick. If the front kick stuns them, woo! I may just back it up with a bam, wham, as hard as I can and really back them up. Continue to work on those things. Step one, your stance, your hands. Continue to work on your blocks. Up and down, right, left, clear, 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 back and forth. Continue to work on your chamber up, just stand there. Start doing everything with your legs and your feet as much as you can. Open up your door in your house, take your leg, open up your door, and come in. A lot of times I'll get out of my car, open the door, and I'll step out, light my foot, and I'll shut my car door. I'm not going to slam it. I'm not going to kick it and make a dent in it, but I'm just touching it and shutting my car door. The more you learn to use your legs, the more you have increased your fighting ability by at least 50%. Because most people are going to fight with their hands. Why even involve your hands? Why even take the chance of getting this close when you've got your legs, which are like 10 times more powerful than your hands are, and your arms? So use your legs, practice touching stuff. You're flexible. Try turning your light switches off and on with your toes. A lot of people can't get up that high, but if you can, reach up there, whoop, shut that light switch off. All those things are going to help you. The more you work them, the more it becomes habit, the more it's going to be an automatic response if you do get into a bad situation. Capital LAF space Film Fest. I'm trying to just present this in a nice, slow manner, in a way that a beginner can understand and arm themselves. There's a couple other things about that, somebody coming up and grabbing you from behind. With the lessons that I've given, that's one thing that, especially the female clients, they worry about the most, it seems like. Walking out to their car and somebody coming behind them and boom, grab it. That just seems to be a real scary thing that a lot of people are concerned about. A couple more things to do if that happens to you. Wham! Somebody's grabbing you. First thing, right off the bat, make yourself heavy. Drop your weight down and make yourself heavy. They're not expecting that. Even if you weigh 100 pounds, you can probably double that weight by just drop. Now you're still holding yourself with your legs. I don't mean kick your legs out from underneath you and just drop all the way down, but you're just making yourself heavy. If somebody has grabbed you, as soon as you drop like that, it's going to throw them forward. It's going to hurt their back too, probably, because they're not expecting that to happen. When you drop down like that, they're going to drop down. Here's something that's real important. Headbutt. Because if they've grabbed you and now you've dropped down, which is throwing their face is probably literally about that far from your head. The back of your head right here, bam! Just go back and do a headbutt right on their nose. That right there is a good first strike, a good first defense on somebody grabbing you from behind. See, the reason you want to react really fast in a situation like that, because if you don't, you're going to get lifted off the ground. And now there's defense for that too, but now the situation got a little bit worse. And you don't react, and they're allowed to pick you up. Now your feet are off the ground, you've lost a lot of leverage right there. Now you can vine, what they call vine. You take a leg and you wrap it around theirs. You basically wrap it on yours too, and you try to trip them up, cause them to fall, hit the ground, whatever. The situation has gotten a lot worse if you allow them to lift you up. So as soon as you feel those arms around you, you're getting heavy, bam, you're headbutting, you're smashing the foot. So if somebody's got me tight, I'm going to take his hand and I'm going to go up like this, and I'm going to work my way through their grip, and then I'm going to take this hand and I'm going to come and I'm going to link it like this, okay? Not like this. I'm going to link it, okay? And as soon as I do, as soon as I bring this up and I link it, now I can use that leverage, break down, break the grip that they have on you. Work your way up, reach down, break it down forward. And as soon as you do that, going to be come up. As soon as I feel that break, that's when heavy artillery time, elbow is coming around. Whoa! Whoa! In martial arts, this is called artillery. Foot is artillery. Then you got heavy artillery. Elbow, 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 elbow. Knee, knee, knee. That's what you want to use in a situation where it's gotten bad and you've got to use everything you have. So once again, if I'm able to break that grip, as soon as I feel that grip break, I know their hands are right here. I know their face is right back here. And it's probably bleeding because I probably gave him a pretty good headbutt already. So as soon as I do, this elbow is coming around and it's going to take out that side. Now, I may come this way and then spin this way, or I may come over and then come over like that. Send them flying. Forward kick, come back. That's what you always got to do on that forward kick. You can kick and then come forward if you want, as long as you have that room to advance. Okay. So I can't come like this, boom, kick, and come forward, and now I'm ready to do whatever I've got to do. If you don't knock that person back, it's better to kick and then come back. If you're learning something, if you like this video, hit that like button. Anyways, okay. Write me in the comments and let me know, is this helping you? Is there something that you're not getting? Is there something that you're having kind of trouble working out? That's all we're going to do for today, because I don't want to overwhelm you. If you just have learned one thing, you're that much better off than you were before you press that button play. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much for coming to the channel today. I appreciate it. And I will see you again. It's capital LAF space Film Fest. Thank you again for coming to the channel. Be safe out there.